We are just about a day away from the Vizag test match between India and England. Remember, the test match begins on 2nd of February and India will be looking to bounce back. There are no two ways about it. 2017 and 2021, India did trail at the start of the series. I mean, they lost the first test to Australia in Pune, but then bounced back to win the series 2-1. They were trailing 1-0 against England in the 4-match series in 2021, but bounced back to win the next 3 and won the series. Now in 2024, they are once again trailing after losing in Hyderabad despite having a 190 run lead. Now the team has practiced today in Hyderabad and tomorrow also there will be a practice session. But on just before this, Vikram Rathour had a press conference at 1 p.m. In that press conference, he explicitly stated on 3 to 4 major things. The common theme was that yes, batsmen will have to show intent. Batsmen will have to ensure that they have the right shot selection. He said that there is a line between intent and aggression. You have to show positive intent. That means you want to go out and score, not go into your shell. Aggression means you're maintaining the tempo at this point. But there are 4 major takeaways from Vikram Rathour's press conference. 1, on the Rajat Patidar and Sarfaraz Khan conundrum. 2nd, Shubman Gill and Shreyas Iyer, their form. 3rd, the pitch. And 4th, how India's batting, which was often a very traditional way, is hurting them in this particular match that you saw in Hyderabad. It could hurt them later on in the series as well. Because Vikram Rathour, when he talked about the playing 11, who could be in, he was very this thing that okay, that's a decision that Rohit Sharma and Rahul Dravid will have to take. But he did admit one major thing. He stated, first I will come to the Vizag wicket. Everybody will be wondering like, okay, what will be the nature of the Vizag wicket? Because remember, in Hyderabad, we all thought it would be a rank turner, but it actually played out to be a good wicket. And for 4 days, it just lasted out and played a very good test match. But on the Vizag pitch, he clearly stated, how the wicket in Vizag will behave is uncertain. It looks like a wicket which will turn, but here's the most important part, not from the first day. It will turn afterwards. So is it an indication that the Indian cricket team is giving you proper subcontinental like wickets wherein good for batting for the first 2-3 days, after that it crumbles spectacularly? That was the template upon which India had great success from 2016 onwards until 2019. But post-COVID, because every loss or draw can impact you in the World Test Championship, India prepared rank turners. And remember, India are currently 5th in the WTC cycle. One loss has given them the chance to squander number 1 advantage and come down to 2 and come down to number 5. So the pitch is uncertain in Vizag, how it will behave. It could be a flat deck and then it will crumble, maybe on Hyderabad. But remember, Vizag is red soil. So that is why we don't know how the wicket could crumble at this point in time. But how will you fit in both Sarfaraz Khan and Rajat Patidar? That was the question most of the media folks in Hyderabad addressed. They wanted to know who will come in, Rajat Patidar or Sarfaraz Khan, or both can be fitted in. To that, Vikram Rathour stated, it will be a tough choice. They are super players. He at least admits it's a tough choice. You have seen what they have done in the domestic circuit. That is a decision Rohit Sharma and Rahul Dravid will have to take. There is no denying the fact that Rajat Patidar and Sarfaraz Khan have got excellent domestic records. Even in the test, unofficial test against the England Lions for India A, Rajat Patidar and Sarfaraz Khan did very well. But remember, Rajat Patidar has already been in the scheme of things after he made his debut in the ODI series against South Africa. So in all likelihood, he looks to be certain to be making his debut on 2nd. But stranger things have happened. Who knows? Sarfaraz, with the way how he batted in the nets, he could bolt ahead. Remember, the only way you can fit in Rajat Patidar and a Sarfaraz Khan is if you play only one pacer. Your bowling lineup minus Jadeja will have to feature Aksar, Washington, Ashwin, Kuldeep. These are your 4. Apart from that, only one pacer in Jasprit Bumrah. That's it. If you get in both Siraj and Bumrah, there is no way both Sarfaraz and Rajat Patidar are playing. Because as far as the batting coach is concerned, there is one more chance for Shubman Gill and Shreyas Iyer. Because it is on this particular tricky subject that Vikram Rathour stated. Shubman Gill and Shreyas Iyer, two players who are currently facing the lean patch. Especially Shubman Gill ever since April of 2023, if you can make it, or more specifically across formats, June 2023. Shreyas Iyer, after coming back in the test format, at least has struggled. Now, what about Shubman Gill and Shreyas Iyer? Vikram Rathour is very clear about the fact that, okay, there is no question about their ability. They are both capable cricketers. But he also admitted, people go through bad patches. They are working hard in the nets. One big performance will come from both of them. They are in the right frame of mind. Now remember, Rahul Dravid and the backroom staff, if you look at their coaching tenure, they have given players a long rope based on the mindset that they're doing, whether they're doing the right things in practice, whether they are mentally there, the aggression is there, the intent is there, the form, if you have to look at it, that will take time. And Shubman Gill and Shreyas Iyer, by all indications, both will start the Hyderabad test match. Harsh call on maybe Rajat Patidar or Sarfaraz Khan, because one of them will definitely make it, but who's the other one, we don't know about it. The only way these two, Shubman Gill, Shreyas Iyer, Rajat Patidar and Sarfaraz Khan play, if you play only one pacer. But maybe the Indian team is not inclined towards that. But this is one very interesting point that Vikram Rathour raised. Now remember, in the Hyderabad test match, Ollie Pope, the number of reverse sweeps and sweeps that he played, and also the England players, 76% of their scoring shots were that. Hardly anything straight down the ground, hardly anything square of the wicket. That was what took everybody by surprise. Now whether India will adopt that strategy, Vikram Rathour says that you have to practice. It's not something that you can just turn it on like that. But he did admit that the style that India have to play has to change, because he stated, if you add more shots to your game, it does help. We play cricket in a traditional way. Our strengths are going straight and down the ground. Now, this is one particular thing that the Indian batters will have to adapt to. Who plays the sweep shot in this Indian cricket team? With KL Rahul now gone, only Rohit Sharma plays it. Shreyas Iyer to a certain extent plays it. If Sarfaraz or Rajat Patidar come in, they may play the sweep shot. But apart from that, who does? Shubman Gill doesn't. This is the problem. Now you have to understand that India will have to change their traditional strength and rely on something more for Vizag. Some more shots. This is a big indication. If you add more shots to your game, it does come off. Rohit Sharma tried, KS Bharat tried, but when he missed one reverse sweep, he then decided to go into shell and play traditional cricket. India will have to probably shun traditional cricket if they have to come back in Vizag, because this England cricket team can innovate in a different way. They had their foot on the throat in Hyderabad, they didn't let go. Same what happened in Pakistan. After they won the first test, they had momentum, and they'll be very wary of the fact that after winning the first test, they lost 3. History will not want to repeat themselves yet again. So, as far as Vikram Rathour's piece is concerned, 2 things. One, Shreyas and Shubman will start, but it is a tough choice between Rajat Patidar and, if you look at it, Sarfaraz Khan. Very unfortunate, but that's the way it is. Shubman and Shreyas have been there in the Indian cricket circuit for some time now. They need to get that longer rope, looking at the dynamics of the coaching staff at this point. So, the pitch in Vizag may be a traditional subcontinent deck, not a rank turner. We hope that is the case, but if it's a rank turner, India might fall into that trap yet again, because England perhaps have the arsenal to do it this time around. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on Sports Rate. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.